Broncos have extended their losing streak to 6, and Vance Joseph is not having the time of his life. But the show must go on, and it's time for this week's edition of Talking Touchdowns. The Denver Broncos sit last in the AFC West and have lost virtually all hope of making the playoffs. They'll face division rival Oakland Raiders on Sunday. Let's take a look at the matchup. It seems that turnovers has become the Achilles heel for the Denver Broncos. On Sunday against the Bengals, they had 2 turnovers that resulted in 14 points. Now, if you're keeping track on the season, that's 16 detrimental turnovers for the Denver Broncos offense. Obviously, ball security is important, but I believe camaraderie within an organization is just as important. And GM John Elway calling the team soft last week obviously doesn't sound like a great work environment, and it didn't ignite an inspiration with this team on Sunday. Which brings me to the latest news in the Denver Broncos organization. They have fired offensive coordinator Mike McCoy. Quarterbacks coach John Musgrave has been promoted to offensive coordinator, and head coach Vance Joseph is confident in his ability to turn this offense around. Each week it seems like there's 1 or 2 players that stands out, and this week it was wide receiver Demaryius Thomas. With his touchdown in the 4th quarter against the Bengals, he tied the great Shannon Sharpe for the 2nd most career touchdowns in franchise history. Way to go, DT. Now, this is the 2nd of 2 meetings between these teams. And it may feel far gone, but that was actually the last time the Broncos won a game, all the way back in Week 4. Since then, the Raiders have gone 2-4, with wins against the Chiefs and the Dolphins. So I guess you could say the grass isn't much greener on the other side. Right, Raiders fangirl? But what the Raiders do have is a consistent quarterback in Derek Carr. His passer rating is 91.8, and so far this season he has 1,954 passing yards and 13 touchdowns. And let's finish with my game prediction. And I know Raiders fangirl Ivana is gonna like this one. I'm going Raiders 21, Broncos 14. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Broncos FGSN.